Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Monkey Putter with another PGA Tour 2K21 course review. Now this one, as you can see, is brand new. It's called Country Bumpkin GC and it's been designed by Brooks Gardner, and we're going to be playing off the back tee at just over 7,000 yards with the usual weather conditions and course conditions: firm, fast. Hopefully a nice sunny day, and we'll get this round underway. So let's head down to the first tee. Okay, par 5 opening hole, 560. Fairly generous fairway. We've got a few spectators joining us today, that's nice. And the wind direction there is going to help actually, because it's going to take the ball in towards the flag. Hit that slightly fast, that's going to be in the sand. Not a great lie either, as you can see, 71 to 79%. I'm going to club up, I think. Bit short. Nice birdie to start the round. Par 3 second. Let's just have a quick look around here. Looks like some farm buildings there on the left hand side. It's going to be playing about 170, so I've probably got the right club. I'm just going to take a little bit off it. Oh dear, slow this time. Nice straightforward chip. Not too many trees on the course so far, but here we go. This is our first major hazard of the round. Got that lake there. The wind's behind, so in theory I should be able to carry that. If the wind was in the opposite direction and stronger, that would be a real risk. Large green. Okay. 97 yards if you include the slight incline with a following breeze, so we're going to take some off this, I think. I don't think a lob wedge would quite make it. No, I've misread that one. That's a shame. Second par 5 of the round. Fairways are quite generous. We've got that pop bunker there guarding access to the green, so the bunker's not a bad place to be actually. It's not going to be too difficult a shot if we do end up in there. Heading into the wind as well, so I'm not going to be too greedy. I'm going to hit the hybrid. If it's a little short, I don't mind too much. Fraction slow. It should be okay. Just made the front of the green. Left myself quite a lengthy putt though. It's a good try. Tap in birdie. Now this is a long par 4, slightly narrower fairway than we've had up until now. The wind behind's going to help though. Got to be careful not to go too far here, particularly with the wind behind. So it's going to be playing approximately 153. The wind speed is approximately 8 miles per hour. So I'm going to put some backspin on this, and I'm going to take a little bit off the shot by increasing the loft. Oh no, that's a terrible swing. Swing plane is off and it's a fraction fast as well. That's not very good. Distance wasn't bad, but yeah, not to worry. Must have turned considerably. I've misread that one as well. Turned when it got past the hole, but it's too late then. That's a shame. That should have been a birdie really, but I hit a poor approach shot into the green. Now that's going to be downhill there, as you can see, once you get to the green. So I'm going to club down here and use that slope. It's a better swing. Now I need that slope to help me out here, otherwise I'm going to be a long way short. Yeah, that's not bad at all. That's a good two. I have noticed there's a bug in the game. I don't know, this is on the PlayStation 5, but whether you get it on the Xbox or the PC as well, I'm not sure. But basically when you're putting, sometimes it doesn't seem to engage, and you've got to have several attempts before the ball actually hits when you play the follow through. Can be off-putting at times. Now, with the wind behind, we're on the 7th. It's not an overly long par 4, particularly with the wind behind, but as you can see, there's a water hazard there that we're going to have to be a bit careful of. So I'm going to take some of the distance off this shot by lessening the loft on the club by quite a bit, actually, because I don't want this to run into the water if I can help it. Yeah, that's okay. A bit over cautious, but it's fine. 148. Ah, that's a terrible swing. That's awful. Should have taken a practice swing. Never mind. Ah, not a bad try. Didn't quite read it right. Well, so far my approach shots to the green haven't been very good. First impressions of the course, though, after playing 7 holes, I like the layout. It's simple, but not in a bad way. No major challenges so far. With the wind behind, this would be drivable, but I don't think I can drive it today. But let's see how close we can actually get. That's not bad. 320. Quite a nice distance for a splash shot. Onto the final hole of the front nine. Got the clubhouse there up ahead with the car park. It's a nice touch. Now another short par 4. Gonna have to be a bit careful here we don't go in the car park. But I think the wind will help us as far as that's concerned on this occasion. There's not a lot of wind, but it's in our face, so the ball won't travel as far. And we've got that bunker guarding the car park at the back there. That's quite clever actually in the course design, because the course designer could have easily have left the bunker out, which would have meant the ball would easily have run into the car park if you'd gone too far. But so that's well thought out. I don't think it's slightly downhill, but I don't think I can reach it. I'm going to give it a go. It's a nice swing. Oh, it's looking good actually. It's going to reach. It's caught that downslope, which has kicked it forward, but I'm pleased with the end result. That's a good shot. Just in the light rough. Okay, it's 15 yards, but it's slightly uphill, so I'm tempted to maybe club up a little bit, but give it a touch of loft. Yep, that'll do. -6, that's a decent front nine. There's lots of talk at the moment about the new version of this game and whether or not it'll come out this year. I hope it does, but I also hope that they don't rush it and they do a really good job with it. One of the things I would like to see graphically is an improvement of the crowds, because the graphics for the crowds looks really dated now, and with the next generation of consoles we should be looking at a much higher standard than that. It's a little fast as well, but it should be okay. Not sure about that wind. Let's try that. Not a great shot. Backspin brought it back onto the green, but I'm much further away than I would have liked from that distance. Just noticed some sheep over there in the background. I think it's sheep. If it's not, then I do apologise. That's more like it. Hole 11, a par 4, just over 440 yards. Now this looks like it could be the perfect pitching wedge. Yes, it is. It's not bad. It's run on a bit more. I didn't put any additional backspin on it, which perhaps I should have done. That's a nice putt. Took me a couple of attempts to hit the ball though. As I mentioned earlier, this little glitch in the game. I'm not sure why it does it, but just something to be wary of. Okay, water hazard on a par 3 to be wary of here. Definitely. So it's 210, 20 feet downhill, so you can probably take about 7 yards off that. So it's going to be about 203 yards. So I'm going to club down to a 4-iron. The wind shouldn't take any distance off the shot, or very little anyway, so that's a good thing. So I think it's about the right club. I just need to try and produce a good swing. Oh no, I've hit it slow. That could be wet. No, made it over the water, but that's a poor shot. That's really heavy rough. Oh, that needs to slow down. I don't know about you, but I often find the chip shots difficult to judge coming out of heavy rough. That's a good par save. That was a real struggle. Hole 13 is another par 5. Just over 500 yards. So it's a relatively short one. Slight dogleg left. Now the important thing with a hole like this is to try and hit the fairway off the tee, because it will set you up really nicely for your second shot into the par 5. That wind's moving around a bit as well, which is sneaky. Be careful of that. It's a good drive. So it's left me about 209 into a slight breeze. I'm going to club up here, but I'm going to maximise the loft of my hybrid. It's not too bad. It's just going to run off the green into the light rough. Now, I need to be careful with this one. It shouldn't be too bad actually coming out of light rough. Oh yes, that's nice. First eagle of the round. Another drivable par 4. Although I'm not sure I can quite reach. 322 yards. There's no wind helping here. And there's no direct route to the green. So I think what I'm going to do is aim for the left edge of the bunker, and that breeze hopefully will, if I hit the ball right, the breeze will just drift it back onto the fairway. It may run out of fairway. Let's see what happens. Could do with a kick to the right. No, that's fine. I'm happy with that. .31 yards, slightly downhill. So I'm going to play a splash, and I'm going to use a gap wedge for it. It should be about right, I would think. Oh, that's a shocking swing. That's what I refer to as a lazy thumb. Sometimes I do that. My thumb doesn't follow through at the speed it should do. That's a good putt. I'm pleased with that. After a poor splash shot. Just noticed on the scorecard there's a couple of more par 5s coming up. Another short par 4. Okay. Oh, that was a nice bounce towards the hole. It's run on a bit, but it's a par 4 and I'm on the green one. I shouldn't complain. Didn't quite read it right. It's a birdie though, that's good. Hole 16 is a par 5. I've got to be very careful here because we're hitting into a slight breeze, and that's a long carry to the fairway. There's not much of a layup either. The only layup area that you can see there, if I just club back a bit, is far too short. You're talking about a 7-iron distance, so this is going to need a very good swing to carry that water, I think. I've hit it fast, but I think it'll be okay. Yeah, that's fine. I wouldn't want to be playing that tee shot into a strong wind. Two, 6, 1. Slightly uphill. I'm tempted to have a smash with a driver here. Come on, get on up there. Yeah, that's a good result. On in 2. Chance of an eagle. Oh, that was close. That was a great try. Onto the penultimate hole of the round, 17. Par 3. It's going to be playing just over 200 yards. I don't know why, but my long irons, I'm suffering with this lazy thumb and I'm not hitting through the shot very well. That was another really bad one. Should secure my par. Onto the final hole, par 5. Now with that wind behind, I think a 2-iron is going to be enough here. Let's try not to suffer from the lazy thumb. Let's see if I can hit through the shot better on this one. A quick practice swing. Easy with a practice swing. Have I judged it right? The line is looking pretty good, but I think it's going to be long. Yeah, just a fraction. That's a shame. Ah, that's a really nice way to finish the round. A chipping eagle on the final hole. Well, that was Country Bumpkin GC. I really liked it. It wasn't difficult. It has to be said. what I did like about it was the fact that I liked its simplicity, the layout. There was nothing complicated about it. It's just one of those courses where you could just have a nice leisurely round, probably shoot a really low score. I mean, I shot -15 and I didn't really play my best, but that doesn't matter. It's a really nice, relaxing course to play. So I'm going to rate it. I'm going to give it 4 stars. The only reason I'm not going to give it 5 is because it could have been more of a challenge. Potentially in high winds, it could have been a challenge. But I liked it, and I will definitely play it again. In fact, I'm going to add it to my favourites list. There we go. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. If you did, please hit that like button down below, and please subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. It would mean an awful lot to me. So take care everybody, and I will see you again soon. Bye bye.